Dímelo, mi gente. What up? It's your boy Gus from GusVillaJewelry.com. Welcome to another episode of the VVS Podcast. It is episode number 37. Yeah, come on, man.
I was clueless on that one.
Yeah, dog. Jesus. H Christ. We are in a bit of a time constraint this podcast. It's going to be because our franchise, the only franchise to have an undefeated season in the NFL and standing, is playing tonight against the Buffalo Bills. You guys will air this episode on Mondays because we're no longer airing them on Sundays because it's Sunday football. And so nobody watches or, wants to hear a podcast on football Sundays. At least I don't. And so we're going to be doing these on Mondays, but it is episode number 37. To my left, I have my boy, my guy, the one with the kinked up chain. Can you unkink the chain? My God, bro.
This is a defective chain that you gave me.
Okay, defective
I mean,
chain
it's your defective chain
that you gave me.
Yeah.
It's not Milo, DJ. What the?
Who is Milo?
Milo, Doug.
It's Milo the
He's
DJ.
a Russian DJ, Milo. That's awful. Also, what was up with the .com?
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not right.
This is. I was on YouTube. I was on my YouTube mode. That's how I say, like when I say from Gus from GusVillaJewelry.com.
What you do?
Whatever, bro. It don't matter. Put the chrome to your bladder.
What the hell was that, man?
I don't know, man. I'm off.
Man,
You're
we are off.
What happened?
We
Doug?
are
You were
so
just-
off
but
right
you were-
now.
It's so all of a sudden. There's no pre-party. There's no
Yeah,
pre-party.
that's the problem. There was
Well,
no
it's
pre-
time
no
constraints, man. You gotta
No, I get it, but I want to
That's why I took a little swig before, brother.
You know what it is? I haven't had any alcohol all day today, and usually,
Wow, all day today.
what a compliment, brother!
Good job.
Good for you,
You
brother.
did it.
Amazing.
That's incredible, brother.
And so usually when we're about to start this podcast, we're partying, we're vibing, the
We're in a
drinks are
rhythm.
going. Yeah, we're in a rhythm. So it's like cold turkey. Boom,
Wow.
turn on and on. Let's go. Let's start this podcast. I'll introduce the last guy, as always. Number 3, the three-legged beast.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 3 in the program. Number 1 in your heart.
It's Galo, the producer.
Oh yeah, are we recording? Are we? Everything is good to go.
Everything is good.
You
Stop.
sure?
I'm gonna need you to stop asking that question every time we record.
Oh,
man.
You know,
Takes
we
it
also, you guys
offensively.
can listen to this on Spotify too. We haven't been putting it on Spotify, but we will starting today.
All right.
You also posted the pod on Sunday this past week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not doing that anymore. It's
Yeah,
Mondays.
you say that also every week.
I know, but who knows when we're gonna post it? It's
Right?
It's podcast roulette, my boys.
You figure it out.
Yeah. Come on, dog. Just put the notification and you'll figure it out when it comes out, dog. All right. You know what it is? It's a 1-hour podcast, 5 trending topics with a 10-minute timer on each topic. 2 idiots. I say that completely different every single time.
Do you?
Every
Yeah,
time.
but you guys know what the deal is. All right, let's go. Topic number 1.
Boys. This
I
past
love how that's how you open.
I know.
every,
Yeah,
like,
boys,
boys.
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 Welcome.
I like it.
Boys.
Go on.
Florida man gets arrested, then catches 80-yard touchdown.
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about the Florida man that
No.
got arrested and then caught an 80-yard touchdown?
No,
he actually
no.
caught it was 7 receptions, 130 yards, a touchdown, and a win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's Tyreek Hill, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable.
Come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
Come
I
on.
obviously knew about it.
Oh, you obviously
I didn't
knew.
know.
No,
I
of
didn't
course you didn't know about it.
No,
You had
that
that
was
look
like
in your eye.
What's the look in my eye?
That disgusting look that you have.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I didn't know. I love Ty, and I love the fact
I
that
love
Cheetah.
Ty.
Yeah, I love.
Nobody's ever called him Ty, ever. Not even
Ever.
his mom.
Ever.
Ty.
Not even his girl.
Whatever. I call him Ty.
Okay.
Y'all boys don't know about that.
Okay,
Y'all boys
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know. He had a crazy Rari too, though. You
It was
saw
a
his car?
McLaren.
Was it McLaren?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it was pretty raw.
Yeah.
And it was when I was watching the cops. I mean, look, if you want my genuine opinion, I think that they were both in the wrong for sure.
Here we go, dog.
I mean, the guy should have been just cooperating, right? You don't have to be like, yo, you don't got to bang on my window.
You
Number
don't
one.
have to bang on my window.
Of course. But also, that cop, bro, come on, bro. We've all dealt with that. There's like copy paste those cops all over Miami.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The overpowering, get out of the car. Or I'm going to take you out of the car. The minute you say something that they don't like, they get emotional. It's a pride thing. They got to take you out of the car immediately. Like, not saying that all cops are doing like that, but I've had my fair share of those in my lifetime.
Yeah.
in Miami where I get pulled over and they're like, yo, dog, like, you know, get out of the car. Like for no reason.
Yeah, but you don't have to get out of the car unless you have an actual probable cause for you to get out of the car.
See, that's the thing.
That's where the problem lies.
Right.
Like being a dick is not a crime. I understand Tyreek Hill wasn't the nicest person. Of
course.
Right.
Correct.
He even admitted it, I think.
After the fact, which
He got coached up.
I figured, as wrong as the cops might have been before the body cam footage came out, I figured that Tyreek Hill probably was big timing him a little bit, right? But that's still not a crime.
Sure, no,
what I'm saying? So what his reasoning was, and it's the same thing that I said, and I was telling other people about it. I'm like, look, what he probably didn't want is to have his windows lowered, and as cars are driving by, there's people taking pictures and video. And, he's already dealt with a couple things with the law and all that stuff. So why does he want more pictures of him getting pulled over? Like, and there's rumors and there's this and there's that. Yeah. He had his window down.
I didn't even think about that. That's a great point.
Yeah,
he had his window down at the beginning of when he gave the license. He gave the license. He had his window down. He gave the registration, and then he put it back up. They asked him to put it back down. He doesn't have to put it back down. There was no cause. The car did not have drugs. It didn't smell like drugs. He didn't have a weapon on him. There was no reason that he had to put the window down. There's millions of videos of these people that I don't agree with this, but there's people that antagonize the cops. Sure. And I don't think that he was antagonizing the cops, but I've seen millions of videos where people try to antagonize the cops and they don't even put the window down at all. They put the license on the window and the registration, and they're like, we don't have to do this. So it's not law that they have to put the window down unless there's probable cause. Was he committing a felony? No, he wasn't going 120 miles per hour. No, he didn't cause a crash. There was no fatality. Nobody was hurt. He was going 15 miles over the speed limit because the speed limit in that area is 45 miles per hour.
Which they didn't even clock him on a
And they didn't even clock him. It was approximately going 60. So it's like, bro, he could be a dick all he wants. It's not a crime. You were just trying to measure dicks. Yeah. And then, like you said, it's like there's these guys that come out here and they think que son los bárbaros.
Right.
And,
you don't
that's what happened.
You don't think that a little bit, even if I think you put the mic down, whatever. There you go. That a little bit had to do with he was kind of big timing.
No, he was for sure big timing him, bro. He's probably trying to go play, right? He's already locked in that mode of yo, I'm getting hype, I'm ready to go, and then you get pulled over by un tipo ahí. Yeah, he was probably again. I'm not saying that is right. I'm just saying it's not a crime, and for it to escalate the way that it did, and then on top of that, the Calais Campbell thing, the Jono Smith thing, come on, bro. That was way, way overboard. Yeah. It was way overboard. They did nothing. They didn't commit a crime.
Right.
And that's with the ticket that he got. You call Ticket Clinic, you and I, and by tomorrow it's gone. No points, no problem.
Yeah. What was it? Just like a reckless
call
driver?
Alex Hanna.
Yeah. Shout out Alex Hanna.
Shout out Alex Hanna.
You know what I'm saying? Robert Rubenstein.
Yeah.
Yo quiero ser tu abogado. Yeah. And that's it, bro. It wasn't that serious, dude.
Right.
Take your L and run. That's give him his ticket, dog, and that's it. Your little ego, dog. Come on.
But do you think that if he would have just been cool about it, if he would have just put, "Hey, officer, how you doing? Hey, I'm sorry about that. Put my office, put the window down."
I do, yeah, maybe.
What I'm saying is, I'm not. What you're saying is 100% correct, and I agree with you. I think that you're him not wanting to put his window down to have people recording. I didn't even think about that, and it's so true because if you are Tyreek Hill and you're getting stopped by the cops, everyone is taking their phones out immediately the minute they see you in that car. Immediately, hell, it doesn't matter even if they don't know if you see Tyreek. You're in a McLaren, and you're getting pulled over. It's kind of like a funny thing. So of course they're gonna pull the thing out. So I didn't even think about that. However, that all being said, it's I understand that what he did was not illegal. I also understand that for sure that cop completely overreacted to that. I mean, he was obviously testing his ego, and the guy wanted to oh, you're not going to hear what I say, dog? Now, I'm going to get you out of this car and I'll put you in handcuffs, whatever it was. Unnecessary to the T. But there's also the side of it, which I can argue for a million years, that you catch more bees with honey. Had he just stopped over, pulled over the thing, with hey, officer, how you doing, bro? License, registration? Sure, man, here you go. Put the window down, put the window down. He just completely tried to de-escalate the situation. Regardless if those guys are jerk-offs, I'm not denying the fact that they are, because they certainly behaved that way and completely unlawful, or however you want to name. I'm not a attorney, but you could easily argue the fact that you could have just put your window down, bro. You could have just pulled out your driver's license and been here, bro. Here's my driver's license. Sorry, officer. Like, hey, listen, you know, I play for the Miami Dolphins. I'm about to play right now. Maybe I'm a little bit too locked in. I apologize about that. Like, no heat. And that's it.
Yeah.
And the cops would have been like, okay, cool. Now, if the cop wanted to be a jerk off on top of that and still do that, which there are officers that very much so do that, and they recognize he's Tyreek Hill, and they want to make it about themselves. You know what I mean? Cool. Then that's a whole nother conversation. But could that whole thing have been de-escalated? 1,000%, bro. 1,000%. He could have easily just walked away for that with a ticket, called Alex Hanna, shout out Alex Hanna, and that's it, bro. And and we wouldn't even been talking about it. It would have been like, oh, he just got pulled over, yeah. And then his agent comes out and is like, yeah, he just got pulled over. He was just probably doing a little bit of speeding, and that's it. But now it's the show, right? Now he's like getting arrested on the end zone, and now people got shirts on him, and like now it's like Florida man gets arrested and then scores a touchdown. You know, that's cool. I think that a lot of it has to do with like how the media, number one, is portraying it, and how he probably, even in the thick of things, could have easily just de-escalated that. We would have never even been talking about it.
Both could have de-escalated.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, you keep saying de-escalating.
That's the cop.
That's the job. Yeah, that's his job for the cop.
Yeah.
It's 100% the cop's job to be like, okay, you're being a dick to me, whatever, cool, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, I still need your license, registration, you know?
Yeah,
That's their job. That's their job.
To answer your question, do I think that had he done it differently, would it have gone differently?
Sure.
It reminds me of this poet from Illinois line that he said, and he said, "I guess we'll never know."
Oh. Shout out Kanye. I guess we'll never know.
Oh, Kanye said that?
Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking about another guy
From Illinois.
Who are you thinking about?
I don't know, Michael Jordan. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
No,
Whatever.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I mean, he could have handled it differently. Yeah, absolutely,
sure.
he could have handled it differently,
Yeah.
and it could have gone differently. But we also really actually don't know if it would have gone differently.
And honestly, who cares? It's more content and it's funny. And
Yeah,
that boy
we
scored an
wouldn't have
80-yarder and he
80
got
yarder.
arrested.
And then
And then did the perp walk? Did the perp walk? Come on, man.
You know what would have been funnier? If he would have laid down on the floor and everything, and like
Did the
Water
whole
would have
thing.
put his like knee
in
in
the
his
back.
back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let's
dog.
get aggressive
But it should have
with
been Braxton Berrios.
What do you mean by that?
What's that all about?
I'm just saying.
Do you think? Did he get fined? Did he get fined?
No, he didn't get fined.
I don't think so.
No, you know what's also funny is they were saying how the guy from the cameraman, that he should win an Emmy because of the way he
cut away?
He cut away
Yeah.
like just perfectly.
Like,
Once he
instantly.
he went to go do the thing, like it just cut
Really?
into like Etienne, who had just fumbled. But it was glorious. It was glorious, dog. I saw it live though. It was really cool.
Yeah. All right. Topic number two.
Topic number 2, boys. Guys, this past week, the presidential debate with Donald Trump,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris.
I got nothing to say. I've been watching ESPN. I've been doing the
Yeah,
whole
bro.
topic one thing.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't sit there and like
Hold on. Is the topic? Is that?
yeah, I mean,
oh,
it's
okay.
the debate.
mine is gonna be quick. I don't know if you saw it or not.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you
totally
probably
into it.
know.
I'm gonna give you guys my total political views on this.
But like it was on at the house, right? And it wasn't even funny. Like the only reason to watch that is for like the entertainment value. Like I think Donald Trump is mad funny. Like
Right.
his mannerisms and they're wrong.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
like and he wasn't even funny. Like he
Right.
just was. He was trying to be serious. I'm like, dog, that's not you, player.
Yeah,
like at
get
least
ridiculous.
be funny. Yeah, say something. The whole eating the cats thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
But honestly, dog, who hasn't eaten a little cat?
So that's
You know?
that's the biggest thing to
Nobody's
come
eating cat.
out of the debate is that little fake
This
news
quip it.
that he threw out there that immediately got fact checked by ABC News, and they were like, actually, no, I spoke to the city manager, and that's not actually what's going on. So.
But what was? What was
So
the original story?
The original story is that in Springfield, Ohio, for whatever reason, they're getting an influx of immigrants, specifically like the Haitian population. Shout out my Zoes.
Right, that's what I was gonna ask. Yes,
Shout
it was
out.
specifically them.
So shout out all my Zoes, man. And tough week for them, man. They've been catching strays left and right.
What else happened?
That's crazy.
Damn.
Oh, there was a.
Catching strays left and right? No.
Oh, stray cats.
Oh,
Come on,
He's
guys.
been practicing for that for the
Come
last
on,
72
man.
hours.
No, but that was a little obscure. That was
Yeah.
that was
No,
tough.
no, come on.
That was tough to follow.
Anyway, shout out my Zoes, man. I mean, I'm North Miami bred, North Miami Beach,
Yeah, you're not a Zoe. So
Yeah. No, this
Also
guy.
I got
relax.
it tatted on my chest, all right? Come on.
Yes, you're a Zoe.
That boy
You
eats
ever had a problem getting dough?
that boy eats pickly one time and all
You know what I'm saying?
tied it on my chest. What a jam, by the way.
Yeah, that is a jam. And also griot. Griot's so fire.
day,
Shout out
man. All
griot.
day.
I've been craving griot
All
for
day.
months. For months.
Chef
Little did I
Creole,
know it
baby.
was cat the whole time, dude. Like, that's crazy,
yo.
man. No, but you know what's funny? I have a friend, Amos. I don't know if you ever met him, but he's a Zoe. Like, he's a Zozo. Like, he's a leader. No, I'm just saying that. But he's Haitian. And he put on Twitter.
That's crazy.
He talks to me like, "Hey, papi." Anyways, and he said he was putting on Twitter. He was like, "There is a dish that does have cat." So that is semi-true.
It's not true, man.
that's
It's not true, man.
That's what he wrote. I didn't
Okay.
write that. Like he
Alright.
wrote it. He's actually Haitian. You know?
he said it, not me.
yeah.
All right. Well,
Amos St. Pierre.
Yeah. So
You know?
what was the story then that there was some?
there's just an influx in that community. So like people are blaming them that their pets are going missing and
And
this
they're-
and that, and they're so like they at the end of the day they're eating cats and dogs out there.
Oh my dear.
But that's not
Lord.
true.
But of
It's
course, it's
not true.
Oh,
Allegedly.
right.
But Trump takes the chance to throw it out there,
and it goes viral.
and of course it goes viral.
yeah.
And that was like the funniest thing he said. I wish there was more. I wish there was more activity, more funniness to it.
I just don't know if it's funny anymore. Like I just don't know if any
It's
of that
sad
is
at
funny.
this point. No?
Yeah, it's just like I mean, regardless of what your political views are, like I'm not gonna sit here and express mine, but I genuinely like the lack of general interest. In this particular election, out of every other ones that have ever happened, I think is an all-time high for me at least. Like last time when it was Biden Trump, I was like kind of into it, and then when it was like when Trump won for the first time, I was like super into it. Like I was like, oh bro, like there's no way like Hillary and all this other stuff, and I was just like, there's no way he can win, and you know what I mean? Like that thing was going, and he won, and the whole, and I remember specifically that whole campaign being everybody being super into it. But now like I'll have casual conversations with people, and they're just like, yeah, I haven't really been following like at all, if at all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like
now.
I'm not gonna sit there and catch the debate. Like I genuinely didn't even know what was going on, bro. Like
So
I didn't.
that big Trump 2024 flag you have at the crib. That was just there as a previous.
That's just there because you wanted
the
to.
previous tenant.
No, bro. Like you know what I mean?
No. It's super uninteresting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have nothing for it.
And not to make it whatever it is, but the people that make politics in general their entire personality is just a sad existence to
I was
me.
gonna say that, yeah.
Yeah, like if you are walking, talking, breeding this particular candidate that you feel is going to be the next wave, like I so many times hear people pull for one side, whether it be the left or the right, and make it their entire personality only for them to live like the most mediocre life. In other words, the person that's in charge of the country is going to have no bearing on your ordinary job wherever the hell you are. You're not making moves. You're not taking risks. You're not making any sort of financial, claims to try to be better or whatever it is. You're doing the same exact thing and then just making your whole entire existence about who's in the office. Like, regardless of who you think is going to win or not, bro, like, why not just expend that same energy that you're trying to do with getting someone elected and being the official banner for them and try to make some moves financially or even emotionally or spiritually in your own
Physically,
damn life.
anything,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's so many people like that. It's like, dude, what am I going to waste my time trying to do all this? Like, what I have to worry about is how I'm going to buy 16 kilos worth of gold for next month to have all the production on time. Like that. Let me know if my boy Trump is going to help me out with that. Let me know if Kamala is going to help me with the chargebacks that I had last week. Like, what's up, dog? Is that going to happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Because if that's the case, then let me know. I'll vote for whoever's going to help me out.
And it's not to say like that you shouldn't have a political view. Like
course.
that's your very right, and you have the very right to vote for whoever you want to vote for, and go with whatever you want to, dog. But to push that on people or to like make that your personality, that's just whack, bro. I respect you, whoever you vote for. That's great, man. But don't be the guy on Instagram, on Twitter, and in your house, and the big flags,
bro. And it's crazy. No matter what side you pull for. Again, you could have you could have a picture of like, bro. The other day, I had a reel of me making jewelry, dog. It's a jewelry reel. And I was talking about in the reel how like that, something along the lines of like how gold prices were going high or whatever. And in the comments, it became like a political debate. Like the reason the gold is high is because blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, bro, like, shut up, dog. Like, do you think that you're gonna convince someone on a YouTube comment, dog? Like, oh, you know what? They're right, dog. I'm gonna go and vote for the other guy. Like, bro, just shut up, dog. Like, if that's what you go, cool, dog. Eat that yourself, bro. Like, don't make it to where it's all over the place, bro. Don't be a weirdo. Expend that same energy trying to do something that's cool. Yep. I don't know. Hug your kids. Go to church. Do something. Go discover another,
Go to church, huh?
No, come on. Don't get crazy.
That's an interesting thought.
Don't get crazy.
Don't get crazy.
You got caught up in the moment.
Yeah. I'm religious now, boys. Let me just give you guys the truth. Like I've been.
All right, man. That's all I got.
I got back from India and
you're a Hindu.
Now I'm spiritual. I did meet in India. Side note, before we go on to the other topic, I met this woman. She's not even a woman. She's like our age, like 33. She's a woman. She's trans.
I met this woman, but she's not even a woman.
Yeah. She's like, she was from the Netherlands, and she was traveling through India, and she settled in Bombay, where she now currently devotes her whole entire life to this guru that she met.
Oh, it's a cult.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Straight up. Wow. And I was like talking to her and I was like, oh, for real, dog? And yeah, she was like dead serious, bro. Like, and it was like a friend of a friend, so I couldn't even like, what I wanted her to be like, oh, you're an idiot, dog, But she was just like, no, like Pagwan, whatever the hell his name was, is like, he changed my life. His energy, and I'm like sitting there, I'm like, Papa, you're telling the wrong guy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen that documentary Wild Country?
No, I never.
What?
Seen it. No.
Have you watched the documentary Wild Country?
No.
Bro, homework for the week, dog.
Yeah.
Homework for the people listening.
No, for
Wild
sure.
Country. No, listen. No, all right.
No, let's have a watch party.
Yeah.
You, me, and the Strong 16.
You, me, and the pre. Let's go. Yeah, watch Wild Country. Oh, by the way,
what?
The documentary. Have you seen David Chase in The Sopranos?
Oh, I haven't started.
Oh, it came out already?
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
No.
Yeah,
I watched it.
Ooh, I might watch it tonight after our Dolphins victory.
Baba, it's a tearjerker. Oh, yeah, because they go deep and they show cuts of the Sopranos that never made it.
Right on.
And yeah. Yeah. It's a tough one. But anyway, I met this cult chick and I was just like, bro, you're strange. Get away from me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I never want
a
to
woman that's not really a woman.
Yeah.
They/them.
Yeah, they them. Gen Z, by the way. We haven't said that in a long time.
Topic number 3.
Topic number 3. All right, this got kind of buried under the news on Sunday because of Tyreek and everything. But because Melo doesn't know hip hop,
let's go.
Kendrick Lamar is going to headline the Super Bowl for the 2025 Super Bowl.
I don't even know you. That's what I'm saying. You're such a side picker, and you think that you're OVO, and like you are the guy that rides or dies for Trump, and Trump has no idea who you are.
You're that guy.
You glaze. That you have to be a contrarian. So what you're gonna say is this is boring. It's gonna be.
I am OVO.
It's so yeah. All right, dog. You're a loser.
All right, you bird.
Yeah, bro. And I think it's great. I think that it's a great choice. And Kendrick Lamar is hip hop, and it's fantastic. But what? He doesn't have a catalog that can entertain us for.
No, he doesn't have a catalog that's going to entertain the.
Come on,
again, he doesn't know hip hop. He
does not have a catalog that's going to entertain the general public. No, he does not. Dude, he might entertain a guy from North Miami that thinks he's a Zoe. Maybe. He's going to be excited about it. But the general public, no, dog, no. They're not. No, he's not going to entertain the general public.
Give me your.
That's wild.
You get to,
it's
insane.
No. If we're gonna talk in general, what question are you gonna ask? Who should it have been instead?
Yeah, give me 3 candidates on who that does entertain the masses. Because
for context, the Super Bowl is in New Orleans.
Yes.
Okay,
so it should have been Lil Wayne. And I'm not a big Lil Wayne fan. I think he's actually overrated. But he actually has done a lot for hip-hop. And he's from New Orleans. Why would you not put the guy from New Orleans there? It doesn't make any sense because he can also bring out other people, other artists, and make it cool.
Yeah, but right now, there hasn't been a bigger time for Kendrick Lamar than this past year. And it was like his coming out party after 10 years of
not doing nothing. What is he gonna do? He's gonna perform Not Like Us 40 times? Like, come on, let's be serious. That's the only song that the general masses, the majority of the general masses, and I'm not saying that he doesn't have other great songs, and he has albums that are maybe even top 10 ever, top 5 ever, right? That's cool, but it's not gonna entertain a Super Bowl audience. That's not going to entertain that. It's not.
Yeah, but what you're left with, if you want to go down the route of a general bland vanilla artist, is you get a bunch of just because the thing is that you can do the same argument that Lil Wayne will entertain the same crowd that Kendrick Lamar will.
But he had more commercial success.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Regardless of what it is, you're still entertaining the masses. So if you are going to go down the vanilla, let's just pick any person, then you're going to get performances like Shakira, which is just an absolute shit show. You get Enrique Iglesias. You get a bunch of losers.
Never did the Super Bowl.
You get like The Weeknd, dog. Like who cares?
The Weeknd wasn't
Coldplay.
That good either,
Like, bro, you get a bunch of.
You know how I know you're gay?
But like, you got Eminem, 50 Cent, Dre.
I want to see like controversial artists.
Okay, but in that very same Super Bowl performance with Dre, Kendrick had a little piece in there, and he
with Dre, that's all he should have gotten. That's all he should have gotten.
I'm not saying
that was the worst part of that.
Get out of here.
Of course it was. It was more hype.
A Kendrick
the thing too about the Super Bowl is that, let's be honest though, too. The thing about the Super Bowl isn't about who's the most relevant necessarily at the time. It's also kind of an homage to artists that have like been big. Like Prince, when he did it, it was already way past his prime, and he did it, and people loved it.
Yeah,
right. I mean, so what's the difference? Rihanna hadn't performed in years, even though her performance wasn't that great. People were excited about it. That was a performance that people actually wanted to see because the general masses are entertained by her. They like her music.
But I'm not gonna. That's the problem with the halftime show and why it's gotten so watered down, because you constantly choose the safe bet. I'm so tired of that already.
I don't think it's
Rihanna
necessarily
is the safe bet, bro. She hasn't had a hit in like 5 years. She's a billionaire.
But she's a Hall of Famer.
Okay, so is Kendrick Lamar.
No, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Yes, of course he is,
not
bro.
To the general masses, he's not, bro.
He's not, bro. Don't think for a second.
Kendrick Lamar is.
Don't think that the guy is a backpacker, bro. He's like, come on, like he's not just catering.
Okay, but how many commercial songs that the average Super Bowl watcher? How many of those songs do you think that they actually know?
But I don't care if they're just massively known. Again, I don't want I guess it boils down to like, what do you want to see? Do you want to see a hip hop artist that is an actually good hip hop artist, which I
Says
like?
you.
Yeah, okay, cool. But that's to me. I'm not gonna form my opinion based on what everybody else wants to hear. Like,
but that's what I'm talking about. Like, if it was up to me, you have Fate on there.
Yeah, but
you have Ryan Castro on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That would be dope to us. But that wouldn't make any sense because they're commercially for the people that watch the Super Bowl, they don't know who Fate is, who Ryan Castro is.
I think you're underestimating how many people know Kendrick Lamar, bro. I think you really are. Like, let's put his career into a bubble, my boy. He's at the very least top 3 hip hop artists of this last decade. Who sold more albums?
That's
who
great.
sold more albums than him? The guy sold more albums than Migos. Like, realistically, bro. And not only that, he's had more like top. In the last decade, can we get a research on this? Who's had more top 10 hits? Obviously, it's going to be Drake. Obviously, it's going to be Migos and stuff like that. But you would be surprised on how many people know Kendrick Lamar. And I would rather, you know what, bro? I'm sick of the Taylor Swifts. I don't get down with any of their music.
That's
bro.
what Melo wanted. He wanted
I don't want any of that.
Like
dog.
a little Sabrina.
I
don't want
this guy.
Coldplay, dog. I don't want Rihanna, dog.
I want the hologram of Selena Quintanilla.
I want something that I want to hear. I want
for you. That's fine. I can't argue against what you like. That's what you like. But I'm just saying for the general masses.
However,
I'm not going to sit here and argue for. I want to see El Alfa. In the performance.
Yeah, but El Alfa is not.
I would rather El Alfa than a lot of people.
El Alfa is not a recognizable name like Kendrick Lamar, bro. Kendrick Lamar, again, is up there with I won't dare to say the Taylor Swifts or anything like because nobody's on that level.
Close.
Yeah, not on that level. But he's up there with the Drakes and the yeah, bro. He's up there, dude.
He's not a megastar like that, dog.
Bro, he's in the Super Bowl halftime.
Yeah, so now let's cut a little bit more into that.
Let's go talk about
Who
it.
Who picks
more.
that?
I think it's like a committee, no?
So Rock Nation has the contract for the Super Bowls for the last 5 years. This is going to be the last year that they have.
Can we speak on what Nicki Minaj was saying? I know you saw that.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Well,
so go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So basically, she was insinuating that because there's a beef between Jay-Z and Birdman, is that why he didn't choose Lil Wayne. What I find interesting about that is a lot of things could have changed, right? When I first saw it, I was like, damn, that actually kind of makes sense. But then there was a time where Lil Wayne and Birdman were beefing, right? And Jay-Z was on Lil Wayne's side, and then he even said a story about, and it just resurfaced again, about how he wanted to sign Lil Wayne to Rock Nation or Rockefeller Records when it was Rockefeller Records. And Birdman stopped it, and there was like a whole thing, right? So I don't see how maybe there being some kind of beef between Birdman and Jay-Z would affect Lil Wayne, because I guess in that little beef that they had, it was Jay-Z and Lil Wayne were on the same side.
Right.
But Nicki Minaj, who's obviously in the know because she's like with Young Money, she was insinuating that because of that beef that he didn't choose who it should have been, right? Or who they think it should have been. Like if it was gonna be a rapper, it should have been Lil Wayne. It's in New Orleans. Like what he means to the city, to have him there and perform, like I think it's almost a no-brainer just based off of that. Maybe if it was in Atlanta or in somewhere else, then whatever, whoever you want. But in New Orleans, man, you kind of have to give it to Wayne. And then he can bring out so many more artists, so many other cool things. He could have brought Juvenile, Manny Fresh. That would have been really dope, bro. And in New Orleans, what better way to showcase that, man? I don't think it was right, man. Like,
I bet you Kendrick Lamar brings out Lil Wayne.
Yeah, dude. Like
Lil Wayne's not gonna come out.
No, I guarantee you he brings out Lil Wayne.
There's no way.
I guarantee
we can put
you
that. We
brings
could
it
put that bet
because
of the
that
beef
future
with
bet?
Drake. Because when the Drake beef with Lamar was at its peak, Lil Wayne came out in support of Drake. So he's not going to come out now and perform.
That's right. I get what you're saying.
Which is another reason why, okay, cool. Maybe it's not Lil Wayne, but why Kendrick? Because now you remove the element of bringing Lil Wayne. Because you could have said, okay, let's bring out, I don't know, just because we said the name Migos, right? Let's pick Migos, just to say a name. They could have very well just brought him out, Lil Wayne. And it would have been like, so Lil Wayne's out? Like, dope, the element of surprise, you know? But now because you bring Kendrick Lamar, now that's all removed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it's a bad call, bro. I think that the fact that Kendrick Lamar right now is having probably the time of his life. There's no higher artist right now. There's no more streamed artist. I mean, the guy is literally on the airwaves all over. Now, granted, it's one
song,
one particular song,
which is a mediocre song, by the way.
Which is a banger. It's a banger. The lyrics.
Can we run the tape the last 3 episodes of how he said it was a mid song? Now it's a banger because it proves his point.
No.
Gallo's not looking at me because he knows I'm saying the truth.
No. It's a mid fighting song. It's a mid battle song.
It's a mid song, period.
Yeah, no, you like the song. You like the song. He likes the song. Again, he's a side picker. Guys, you have to understand something about Melo. You don't just pick a crowd. Like, you have to double down on OVO. And because you think that you think that it's OVO, then it doesn't matter what's on the other side. So you
don't hear the bird call?
You'll never admit that it's a good song.
YMCMB.
Jesus
Topic
Christ.
number 4.
Oh my God.
What a trash bag.
Guys, you know what OnlyFans is?
No idea.
Never heard it. Is
who?
Never heard of this thing.
Only who?
Only fans.
They sell fans?
Yeah.
Only.
Or is it like a sports?
Only
like
fans?
Like a podcast? A sports podcast?
For short, they call it OF. I've never heard of it. But
Right.
anyways.
Never heard of it.
According to reports, the number of people joining OnlyFans, again, I don't know what this is, has increased 29%, with 4.12 million creators on the platform now. In addition, gross payments for creators increased by 19%.
Oof.
Earnings skyrocketed to 6.6 billion with a B this past fiscal year.
Jeez Louise, dog. That's gangsta. I'll never knock the hustle though. Like, if that's how you're gonna get money, it's crazy. I heard, and maybe this is wrong, in Miami that chick who has an OnlyFans, she got.
What do you mean?
In Miami, that chick who has an only. You
Which
really
one?
narrowed it down, my brother. Let me tell you.
Which one, brother?
My man narrowed it down, dog.
the one that has the OnlyFans again.
She's got the tits and the hair.
She does the thing.
She does it, you know.
You know.
She got banged up. Who was that? Got banged up and like crashed her car.
The Lucy girl.
And she murked 2 people, dog.
Yeah, man.
That's word on the street on that.
No, I saw the video. The video came out yesterday.
No,
the event happened like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
No, it happened. I want to say like maybe like little less than a year ago. But the body, body cam came out.
I was close.
And what happened? What, she just like lost control?
I don't know what happened. I don't like to watch that kind of stuff. I saw the video of after the fact.
Oh, she was like all rattled.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough, dog. But anyway, back to this mysterious
point.
Back to this mysterious website. Yeah, I mean, I can't knock the hustle, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, OnlyFans is porn, bro. Like, it's always gonna make money, right?
Yeah. Exactly, bro. People are also acting like you know, like they discovered you know, sliced bread or something, bro. It's like, it's porn, bro. Like, people are gonna watch it because there's a bunch of horny, lonely dudes who can't ever smash, you know what I mean? Luckily, we only have eyes for our wives. Yeah. Am I right?
Am I right?
You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy is from what I've heard. Right.
Allegedly,
I don't know.
I don't know if this is true or not.
Rumors is that some of these broads, they charge you monthly, right? And then you have to still pay extra to get like better videos.
What?
So like they double dip from what I heard.
Right.
This is what I was. I don't even talk about
sources.
This stuff.
Tell me
if you want like,
I wasn't even looking for it. Yeah. It was just I overheard someone.
So if you want like pics of their feet, you gotta like pay premium for
premium
that.
prices. So you're already paying $19.99.
Right.
But you want feet pics? Another $15.
Go ahead. 15 beans.
Yeah.
An add-on.
An add-on.
Add-ons. It's like Comcast. They get you for a little bit, but then if you want to watch this, it's another.
Like the app
It's
store.
like a package.
I get what
Sports Plus.
Yeah,
and they specifically like separate the packages, even though they have to do with each other. But they like so that you have to buy 2 so that you can get 2 things, and they won't just come 2 in 1, dog.
No.
They're jerk offs.
Do you think that you have like a semi-platform if you started an OnlyFans?
Wait, hold on, dog.
But here's the thing. Hold on, relax. Let me finish the damn question.
finish.
Dog, right? Because
Let him finish.
Let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch. Dog, that's one of my favorite scenes ever.
Like I learned,
dog. Like, and you, let's say you were single. Right,
Sure.
And you would just get random sloppy broads,
right?
And like, it's my OnlyFans. You're gonna see me smashing these fat broads, $5 a month. You think just based off of the fact of like, you know, when you see like a disaster, and you can't look away,
You
think people would want to like,
I'd be like faces of
what
death.
would your like package be? Like, what would your add-on be?
I don't know. Like my bio will be like brown guy smashes sloppy broads.
.com.
Watch me as I run through these sloppy broads in Miami.
Watch me run to a bunch of 2s and 3s. $5 a month, my boy.
Yeah,
and then little add-ons.
Yeah, little add-ons.
What would be your add-on?
Yeah, what would be like your,
right,
your like
so
premium?
My add-ons would be like watch her eat, and then we eat, and then we smash.
And then you smash. you know watch her eat as I smash.
Yeah, dog. You gotta get creative, my boy. That's what I'm saying. I can't knock the hustle, dog. If you look, I suffer so bad from this like too cool syndrome, bro, when creating content. I really do, man. And like, I'm not out there trying to say that they're doing the Lord's work, but to a certain extent, it takes some sort of courage to just put a camera in front of you and do something.
And put your hoo-ha in it.
and put it, put it out there, bro. So like, if you're willing to do it and some idiot is willing to pay for it, then like, you know what I'm saying? Well, it is what it is. The funny part is that usually the guys who like sit there and like downplay it or like talk smack about the chicks that are like doing it are the main dudes paying for the ads.
They're the ones paying for like the customized.
Yeah.
Where they're like saying your name.
They say your
and
name. Not that I know that they do that.
I mean, I would assume.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be the same ones, dog.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so
same
crazy.
ones that go on a pod talking about it.
Yeah, dog, about these
The same
mysterious
dudes.
websites.
Only who?
Yeah, dog. I don't know.
I haven't seen your legs shake like that in a minute, my boy. Let me tell you.
I get down with the feet pics. What's up? No. I'll tell you one thing, man. If I had a pair of hoo-has,
A pair of hoo-has.
I'd do it.
You know, it was a topic today.
Al Pacino in Any Given Sunday.
Yeah,
To end this topic, because it's gonna get really bad right now.
Yeah.
The topic in my group chat today was a question that I posed because it's game day and I had nothing else to do.
Of course. Let's go.
If you were a girl, would you be a squirter? Why or why not?
Is that like a thing that you could practice? Can you like? What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
That's reckless. What are the
Like,
biological?
why do you think? No, I don't know. From what you know.
I mean, I don't know if that's something that you decide to want to do. A better question would be like, would you be a skank? Like, would you be a slut?
Yeah,
I think
would be
so.
yeah.
And I'd be a squirter.
But I feel, all right. I feel like that's like
that's like a biological thing.
like
No, it's not a biological. You could teach yourself.
How the hell would you know, dog?
Science. You didn't go to sex ed? Read a fucking book for once. It's the most common thing.
It's the most common name in the world.
How would you know specifically? How would you know?
Yeah, no, that is it's a thing. You could teach yourself.
Okay,
Come on, dog.
but where did you get this
I
information?
write online,
Cite
like
your
where all
sources.
Your sources.
where all the facts are online.
On Google.com.
Google.com, dog.
Bro, get out of
Last
here.
topic, and it better be the topic that I think. Would you be a squirter? Yes or no? That's it. Just
Yes.
answer it. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Gallo?
I'd do it. If I could, I would.
If I could, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. And would you do it on OnlyFans?
Yes.
All right.
Come on.
Topic number 5. It better be the one,
I'm
dog.
selling feet pics on OnlyFans.
Let's go right now. Currently.
All right, boys. Unk is in the news.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Unk is,
What a gangster, dog.
Unk is Shannon Sharpe.
My
Hall
man.
of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
2-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame
with
tight
the
end, top
Denver
5 of all
Broncos,
time.
One
at
of the
his
best
position.
tight ends of all time. Got caught up in the news stream recently.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
The boy went on live, Instagram live to be exact, and he was doing a little bit of extracurricular activities.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some that you could hear but not see. There was some heavy breathing involved,
Yeah.
I like that.
Moaning.
moaning,
And
some hip thrusts,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
a lady named Michelle.
and a lady named Michelle.
And we all just gonna insinuate they were fornicating, right? I mean,
They were, in
So-
his words.
And his word. So originally they came out and my IG got hacked.
Yeah.
We've all been
right,
there,
yeah,
haven't we?
yeah, no.
Babe,
Yeah.
my IG got hacked. You know what I mean?
Sure.
He later goes on, and his podcast is his nightly podcast with Chad Ochocinco to clear up, everything. And he goes out and says, you know what? It was me. That was me. I did it. My bad. I didn't mean to do it, but that was me.
But he admitted that he did it on purpose.
He admitted that he did it on purpose,
No, he didn't. Yeah, it was
But,
by
like-
accident, but that it was him.
but like it was him. It was
Well, I mean, what the hell kind of admission is that? Like, obviously we
What?
know it was him. It's on his live. Like,
Well, yeah, but they can still, if they want to actually double down on,
Yeah.
like, you got hacked, it
and
was in there.
I 1,000% believe he did that on purpose.
Come on, don't
So-
be that guy either, bro.
So
What?
no, let's put on our conspiracy theory hats.
Now, I
Mr.
know what you're gonna
Conspiracy
say. I
Theory.
know what you're gonna say.
What am I gonna say?
You're gonna say that because he has allegations of being a little zesty.
I love how everyone's using zesty.
Because he is. That's why there's allegations, because he's zesty. There's some guys that are gay and there's some guys that are zesty and gay, right? Like,
Right. Nah, I think
He's
that.
zesty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I don't know the motive of why he did it, but again, if I want to go live,
Well, some people are like theorizing that's why. Like,
dude,
It
but
was
I,
put
no,
out
but
there.
come on, you've never but that like that can actually happen, bro.
no, you cannot.
but like,
Yes,
IG,
you can.
IG Live, my dude.
IG
Nah,
Live
that's
yeah,
crazy.
dude.
insane
No,
butt
there's
dial.
no way.
Papo, I've never ever in the history of me being on there have even clicked on a story that I wasn't supposed to. Like IG
Come
specific.
on, you've never like liked the
No,
story.
I'm sorry. Like filmed the story and then uploaded it.
Oh.
Like you have to go in there, stop what you're doing. You have to go in there, and it's not even a
not
a
with
preset.
not with live.
It's not even a preset.
It's different with live. With live, you just press the button. It says 3, 2, 1, and go. You don't have to press and then hit send.
No, you don't have to hit send. You
You-
have to open up. Look, we have to open up.
You
to
don't
go
have to hit
live.
send.
Okay, to go live.
Yes.
We either go here and we scroll all the way to the right.
Right.
Or
And
you go,
and then that's it. And then the button presses, and then you go live.
or you go here and then live, right?
right. And then press the button right now.
And then you
3,
have to
2, 1, and then it goes.
Right.
There's no
You-
posting.
the fact that you have to sit there and do all that is insane. You have to scroll all the way to the right. How could you not think that, like, bro, how am I gonna open up an app, leave it where it is right there, just facing on the side, in the middle of you smashing some chick and not go in there and do it? Pablo, please, bro. The guy is an attention machine. He knows that it's gonna go viral. He knows that he's gonna look like that guy that was putting in work. Like he knows it's not gonna be
No,
bad. How
you're
is
ridiculous.
this in any way going to negatively affect him.
He could get fired from ESPN. That's how.
So ESPN did come out and stated that there will not be any issues.
But there could have been issues.
But
you don't know that. You're not going to risk. Okay, first of all, it's not like the guy's starving. His podcast does well. He's on ESPN. He's getting paid great money for both things. He's got sponsorships. He's got all these things. Why does he have? He doesn't need more eyeballs. His interview with Cat Williams was like just insane. Insane. He doesn't need it. If it was somebody who was struggling and whatever the case is, then maybe I'm like, you know what? There is something to it, dog. This is an older guy. He's 50 years old. Doesn't know how to work these things, dog.
He doesn't know how to work these things. That's crazy, bro. Like
I know, but what motive? Okay, when something happens,
he hasn't gone viral. He wants a little bit of publicity.
He hasn't gone viral? He's crushing it every day. He gets a massive amount of viewers for his podcast.
He hasn't really been doing well recently. The past couple of weeks,
What?
People get addicted.
Like, what do you mean?
He was in an all-time high when he was when we had Cat Williams. It's going down a little bit. No one's really talking about him. Let me just go on there and ruffle up some feathers. Why not? Why not? But why not? Like, nothing's gonna happen, dog. It's just he just chucks it up as a mistake. It's a foolproof system. Plus, maybe he's an old horny bastard, dog. And he wants people. Yeah, when he wants people to hit him up and like he wants chicks to hit him up and be like, "Yo, what's good? I want that too, dog."
They did reference that in the pod, but that was like having a good, like they were just laughing about it. Like that's all you could really do.
But that's what I'm saying. So there's no harm, no foul. I mean, we're in 2024. If he wants to just go on there, dog, and just get a little crazy.
I don't think that you risk your job for that.
But I don't. But it's not. Again, it's not like he sent out a dick pic to someone.
Okay,
like, all he was
I'll give you an example. Paul Pierce, right? He's nowhere near as famous as Shannon Sharpe, and he's an idiot. Paul Pierce, and he got fired from ESPN because he came out like playing poker. While drinking like a cognac and a cigar, while there was like, I guess there were like strippers or whatever, like in the background, but they were clothed and like giving him massages. He got fired just off of that. This guy's having sex on live. You're not seeing it, but you're hearing it. That's kind of the same thing. And it's somebody it's on ESPN who's owned by Disney. Disney does not mess around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not risk my job if I'm him because he has no reason to risk it, bro. He has other than the zesty allegations.
I'm not doing all that. I'm not going in there. I'm not flicking over and then hitting live and then just leaving my phone there if I don't on purpose.
There's been times where I've had my phone on the bed and I've taken a peek. I'm like, yo, because you just never know, dog. You leave your phone, you're just on Instagram, all of a sudden
what a coincidence.
Things get hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying?
But again, what a coincidence, my boy.
Dog, it happens.
It happens to him. A guy who's been getting these zesty allegations.
Yeah. You know what's actually funny is, oh, damn it. My girl, her friend, that happened to her friend. Her and her husband, she just actually told me today. Her and her husband were getting down and dirty, and her husband went on live. By mistake. It happens.
I don't know how that happens, man.
That makes no sense to me, bro. Okay. Especially coming from like how the app works.
Yeah, I can't believe, dog.
Like it's insane, dog.
Like a butt dial?
Yeah.
Coming from people.
100%.
Cool.
Yeah, I get that.
Coming from people, dog.
Coming from people what?
Coming from people what? Go say it.
Go ahead.
Who's people?
What do you mean people? From you people that think that an airplane hit the Pentagon, and now you guys want to talk about this stuff over here, dog.
Oh my God, you are a loser. You're just a loser, dog.
Right, yo, so anyways, so some really funny stuff about the whole Shannon Sharpe thing too is, and this is where you might have a point. So he has merch now. So you know his
what a coincidence.
Okay, you got to make money. If you're gonna be embarrassed, you got to make money. But whatever. Okay, it's done. Whatever you guys think, you guys want to be dumb. You people could do whatever you want.
You people.
Okay. He had, his podcast is called The Nightcap, right?
Yep.
So he came. There's a shirt that says Nightclap. And now they're saying those shirts, and he also has a sponsorship. I don't know if he had it from before. But he has a sponsorship with Roe, which is like the Viagra thing.
There he is.
My man, dog.
That's crazy,
that boy is dog.
He's not stupid, man.
For you to sit there and go into your IG, you have to swipe one specific area. It's not like you could just hit. It just
that's
opens
how a
up
butt dial works, my boy.
Yeah. A butt dial is one button that you're just
no,
pressing
it's not
over.
one button. The other, I just butt dialed my boy the other day, and it was in a text message thread.
Exactly.
So I would have had to hit his name and then swipe to his number and then hit his number.
You just hit his number. It just
it doesn't hit his number. Not when you're in a text thread. Open up a text thread right now and see what you got to do.
To call a number on a text thread?
From a text thread.
And it's how do you know it was a text thread?
Because he had just texted me.
So if you're there like this, look, it's already open.
Okay.
You just hit boom. You hit the
No,
phone
that's
call.
a FaceTime.
Okay, you hit the call.
You had to call, and then you have to hit right there. Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
No,
you're not
dog.
swiping. You're just pressing something. It's very difficult. And now all of a sudden he's got sponsorships by sex pills, and all of a sudden he got shirts now. Come on, bro. And he's sitting there talking about like, oh, yo, dog, like, yeah, you know, I was getting
get a couple rounds with the champ.
Yeah, dog, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, that boy did that on purpose, dog.
But you just got proven that it could happen to regular people.
Nah, it's not.
Okay, so my girl lied to me.
God, man.
Girl never lies to me.
All right, before we wrap up this podcast, let's talk about 3 things that we're going to do. We're all going to start this segment. We were supposed to do it sometime in the middle of the second or third. We all got our locked in. This is for our D-gens who bet. It is now betting season. Football is back, even though it's always betting season. But now the most bet on sport in the history of betting, which of course is football. We're going to give you guys our 3 lock-in picks. You mean send it in.
Send it in.
Send it in. Our segment is
ahead.
called Send It In. I'm going to give you my picks last. Gallo, let's start with yours. Lock in. This is a parlay for anybody whose bets
All right.
go.
So this is not sponsored by Hard Rock Bet. We hope to get sponsored by
We
Hard
will
Rock
one day.
Bet in the future. Gamble responsibly.
And
Sure,
if this
sure.
is
Who
not
cares?
financial advice,
Not
Gamble
financial
irresponsibly, honestly.
get
Who
drunk.
cares?
It's time to play the game. It's time to play the game.
That's excellent.
All right. So I'm going with a 3-leg parlay, guys.
The
go.
3-legged monster with a
know what I
3-leg
mean?
parlay.
And since our podcast is going to be coming out on Mondays, it's going to be for the Monday night game.
Let's go. Thinking of the people.
Atlanta at
Very
Philly.
good.
So it's a 3-leg parlay. So I have Saquon Barkley and Drake London for an anytime touchdown and Bijan Robinson over 80 yards rushing.
Okay. What's the odds on that?
The odds are on that are plus 850.
Okay, so that means for every 100, you win 850.
Yep. Okay.
How much did you bet?
What are we betting on that?
I'm putting $15 on that.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Give me
big
your lock in.
bucks.
Yeah.
Give me your send
I
it
got
in.
it's for you're gonna find out on Monday if
Yeah.
I won or not, and I
Yeah.
think this is a lock.
Okay, go ahead.
honestly,
Go ahead.
I have Jonnu Smith anytime touchdown, Alec Ingold anytime touchdown,
Oh my
That's,
God.
and that's at a plus 5,000.
Jesus.
Just go big or go home, dog.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
our running backs are hurt,
That's crazy.
and it's time to unleash Jonnu Smith and also Alec Ingold at the goal line. It's gonna be one of those bully games. You're gonna need the big boys to go out there and score.
How
And
much
if
you
it's
putting
ever
in?
gonna happen, it's gonna happen today.
All right.
And I'm putting $250 to win $12,750.
Let's go.
That's
That is
crazy. You're
It's
gonna
gonna
put
happen though.
That
You're
is
gonna put
crazy.
250 on that?
250.
That's
Go big or go
crazy.
home, dog.
Nuts.
That's crazy. I like that though. I
Dog,
like
you
that.
that's so irresponsible, dog. All right,
You
Gamble-
just said gamble irresponsibly, dog.
let's go.
Literally just said.
All right, dog. But like,
time to play the game.
here you go. I got a
Go ahead.
4-leg parlay. I got Ravens to win at the Raiders, Cowboys to win at Saints, Chiefs to beat the Bengals, and the Bills to beat the Dolphins.
Oh my God, man!
Lock it in, boys.
What?
Send it
a
in.
Piece of
You're a disgusting person.
I am,
a
man.
disgusting.
This guy,
That's why I saved it for the last.
you're such a disgusting Take
A
that hat off.
disgusting-
First of
take
all,
it
that's,
off.
that's
First of
also
all-
my hat that I've been missing for months.
I believe
By
it.
the way,
I believe it.
It's my hat now.
yeah,
my
I
boy.
know, I see that.
First of all, take it off.
Yeah, you're a disgusting person, dog, and I hope your business goes under. Honestly,
Which is just
shout,
my.
I hope so.
Shout out GBJ.
Shout out the Strong 16.
Shout out Strong 16 as always.
Love you guys.
Dale, I'll see you next week.
Let's go, boys.